ഡിസ്കോ എലീസിയം എന്ന ഗെയിം ഞാൻ പ്ലേ ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കുകയാണ്. സോ ഡിസ്കോ എലീസിയത്തിനെ കുറിച്ച് പറയുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഐ തിങ്ക് ഈ ഗെയിം ഞാൻ പ്രീവിയസ്ലി കളിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇറ്റ്സ് വൺ ഓഫ് മൈ ഫേവറേറ്റ് ഗെയിംസ്. ഞാൻ കളിച്ചത് അത്രയും. സോ ഐ വാണ്ട് ടു ഡു ദിസ് ഫോർ സ്ട്രീമിംഗ് പർപ്പസ്. സോ എൻ്റെ റെക്കമെൻഡേഷൻ സീരീസിൽ എനിക്ക് ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹമുണ്ട്. സോ അതിൻ്റെ പ്രീ റിക്വസിറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ഐ തിങ്ക് ഐ ജസ്റ്റ് വാണ്ട് ടു പ്ലേ വിത്ത് ദ ഗെയിം. സോ ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടെ കളിച്ച് നോക്കാമെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ ലെറ്റ്സ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ദിസ്. സോ യാ, ദിസ് ഈസ് യുവർ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് സ്ക്രീൻ. Just click new game. So we need to select something, thinker, so like നമ്മൾ ഓരോ ആർക്കടൈപ്സ് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴും അതിനനുസരിച്ച് നമ്മുടെ ക്യാരക്ടറിൽ ഇതുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഫിസിക്കൽ ആണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എക്സ്ട്രീംലി ഒരു വയലൻറ്റ് ബാറ്റിൽസ് ഒക്കെ നമുക്ക് ജയിക്കാൻ ഏറ്റവും എളുപ്പമായിരിക്കും. സെൻസിറ്റീവ് ആണെങ്കിൽ സൈക്കോളജിക്കലാണ്. മാഗ്നറ്റിക് പേഴ്സണാലിറ്റി ആണ്, ബട്ട് അൺസ്റ്റേബിൾ ആണ്. മൈറ്റ് ബിഗിൻ ടു ലൂസ് ഹിസ് മൈൻഡ്. സോ that's a good thing. Thinker ആണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇൻ്റലിജൻ്റ് ആണ്, വെരി ബാഡ് വിത്ത് പീപ്പിൾ. സോ you never know what he's going to do. Comes up with original idea. So I was thinking what I needs to do. ഈ ഫിസിക്കലിനെ കുറച്ച് ബെനിഫിറ്റ്സ് ഉണ്ട് ഫൈറ്റിലൊക്കെ, പക്ഷേ അല്ലാത്ത കാര്യങ്ങളിൽ ഐ തിങ്ക് ഇൻ്റലിജൻസ് ആണോ സൈക്കോളജിക്കലാണോ ഇൻ്റലിജൻ്റ് ആണ് ഫിസിക്കലാണോ നല്ലത്? ഈ സെൻസിറ്റീവിന് കുഴപ്പം ഫിസിക്കലുണ്ട്, സെൻസിറ്റീവിന്. പക്ഷേ സൈക്കോളജി ഇൻ്റലിജൻസ് തീരെ കുറവാണ്. സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദി പ്രോബ്ലം. ലൈക്ക് ഇഫ് യു ലുക്ക് അറ്റ് ദി സെൻസിറ്റീവ് ഈസ് കറൻ്റ്ലി ഇൻ ദ മിഡിൽ ഓഫ് ദ റോഡ്. കാരണം ഫിസിക്കലിന് 4 ഉണ്ട്. For this one, so let's see.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
that time I was first using it. So so especially നമ്മൾ പഴയ ചില മൂവീസിൽ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്, സെവൻ ആകട്ടെ, ടാക്സി ഡ്രൈവർ പോലെ ആ ഒരു വൈബ്, ഗ്രിറ്റി ടൗൺ, റൺ ഡൗൺ, വാഷ്ഡ് വൈബ് നമുക്ക് കിട്ടും. എസ്പെഷ്യലി ഒരു അർബൻ. I really like that.
Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing. There, no ball of meat, no light in the formless nothing, just night swimming. I know you do, baby. I know. Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. All right, nothing town to fuck all borough. Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over. The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music. The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. A mirror hangs on the wall. You hear a jingle. Keys up. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself, or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. The switch must be broken because this fan has 2 chains. Or has it been a terrible mistake? Turn the lights off immediately. The lights are off. A terrible mistake. The switch must be broken because nothing happens. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time, still ongoing. Now is a good time. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
No.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
No, you're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days, on official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking. Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Could it be because of the drinking? Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes? The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Yeah, there is an option to ask for something interesting, പക്ഷേ too early ആണെന്നാണ് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത്. So
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties. There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me. Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon.
So I need
There
to
was
be,
screaming.
I hope,
Then I
be
think
nice
you
not
passed
to talk.
out.
So I think പുള്ളിക്കാരിയോട് വളരെ നൈസായിട്ട് പെരുമാറുന്നതായിരിക്കും നമുക്ക് നല്ലത്. So let's try that.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it. It's 51. Yeah?
Those words tell me something else. Feel like something you've said innumerable times before. Your mouth is the very shape of them.
Glad to have been of assistance.
A man in his late, that was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero. What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike. You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here. No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know...
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
A bespectacled man in an orange bonnet as you approach. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? He is your half-brother.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well, it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Okay, we'll have time for that after. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 40. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Internal affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resemble. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need... You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence. After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.